Na, szép jó estét kívánok mindenkinek, sziasztok! A mai napon folytatjuk a Max Payne 3-at, amit elkezdtünk tegnap. Fantasztikus a sztori, ahogy alakul, úgyhogy folytatjuk is, csapjunk bele. Ha jól emlékszem, valahol ott hagytuk abba, hogy az irodaházba is pontosan betörnek a rossz emberek. Megy bele az akció közepébe. Csak ide kitartja a kezét is annyi. A teknős. Az... Arcátlanság bizony, hello. Ő volt az utcsó. Királyság.
Max! Max! Yeah, it's safe. Come on. We need to get you to the server room. Let's go. Por que não posso ficar aqui com você debaixo da mesa?
Igen, eddig tegnap is eljutottunk.
Let's go. Come on. Okay. I'm coming.
Szerverterem felé megyünk.
The real security guards had been run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
I lost half a second in a gunfight. Stick by me.
Jó van.
This code should get us into the boardroom.
Okay.
Glad to see the security system is keeping the right people out.
Igen.
Oh shit! What the
De sokáig túlélt. Többiek nem annyira.
Are we dead?
No such luck. We gotta go.
Nem mi haltunk meg, ők haltak meg. Futás.
It's through here.
De miért nem ez volt a kezembe?
I manage security systems, not real security. Shit.
Maradhat akkor a micro. Mi a helyzet a Sarin? Hogy telik a szünidő? Jobban van a hátad?
These clowns were the same guns for hire who jumped our exchange at the stadium. Crotcha Prado, the black badge. Right-wing paramilitary chumps protecting whoever paid the most. I guess that made them more like me than I cared to admit. Were they just looking for another payday, or did their business with the Broncos run deeper?
Áú. Ő volt az utcsó itt. Nagyon jó.
Hey, we're good to go. Let's get that server back.
Nagyon jó ez a fedezékes történet,
Can we
hogy
just
így...
spend a few more minutes? Make sure they're all gone?
Come on, don't worry. I got your back. Poor kid was scared shitless, but I thought we'd seen the worst of it.
Okay. The server room is just down here.
You're doing good. Come on.
Hey? I didn't think I'd have a day like this when I wake up in the mornings.
Wish I could say the same thing. Fact was, I'd gotten used to protecting Bronco in the big bad world. We hadn't anticipated a siege situation here, hadn't prepared for it. I couldn't tell the kid that.
Azt a kurva.
Something told me these guys didn't have security clearance.
Is mondhatjuk. Golyózápor. Áú. Hűha, mindjárt meghalok. Ó, gránát szerencsére nem jól dobta el. De kapta fejbe. Elvileg meg vagyunk. Loot. Durva mordájokkal jönnek ezek már. Nagyon jó. Ebbe is szépen gyűjtjük. Ez micsoda? Ez SMG. Ki kiabál? Kis csávó. Ja.
Come on, move. You gonna be able to fix this or what?
In a few minutes, eh? I should be able to reboot the system, get all the components back online.
What about Bronco's office? That's all I care about.
Próbáltad már újraindítani?
This works.
Whatever you're doing, do it quick. I'm gonna make a sweep of the building and then get back to Rodrigo's.
Itt hagyjuk a gyereket? Nem tudom, hogy ez mennyire jó ötlet. Elég védtelen ott.
The security system was back online. Things might be a little tougher for our fan club from here on in. Seemed like breaching the perimeter had been no more difficult than strolling through the front gates. But hey, who needs a Trojan horse when the alarm is down and your standing army is a dame, a dork, and a drunk? Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
Na igen.
Max!
Your guys working on the security system now, sir.
It just came on.
Okay, good. Then lock yourself down. Stay put. Let us take care of these guys down here.
Intézzük.
Once they realize they can't get to you, they should back off.
Max, try not to completely destroy the place.
Let's just concentrate on staying alive. Sir!
És majd az épület miatt aggódik.
There it went. He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth.
Most ahol?
I'm a self-righteous pain in the ass, but I'm not above embezzling office supplies.
Fotók.
Graduation shots of Rodrigo, Victor, and Marcelo, educated at rich kid finishing schools all over Europe. No wonder they had the common touch.
Úgy lelassultunk. Aj, ez kicsoda. Titkárcsaj.
Poor girl was dead. Shot through the head by some hero fighting the rich one lonely secretary at a time.
Így szegény. Meg kocsival jönnek be. Azt a kurva. De menő! Fedezék! Így van. Még egy van. Mit kapott? Pont a szemébe. Úristen! Jönnek. Az micsoda? Valami forgótáros. Ó, az meg, ez egy elengé. Mi? Nem halt vele? Ne, vár, ez így nem jó. Ez így nagyon nem jó. Pont most indultam el. Az a baj, hogy azt át tudja lőni egy idővel.
Uralkodó!
Uralkodó, az. Ez volt a lényeg.
It looked like we'd seen the worst of it. The elevator would take me back up to Rodrigo's office where we could wait the rest of it out.
Nincs benne túl sok töltény, de használjuk ezt. Fölkér, menjek az emeletre? A lift működik? Reméljük. Fejét kellett nagyon sokáig lőni ennek az LMG-snek. Egyszer csak megtört.
I didn't know what the hell I was gonna find up there, but I sensed it wasn't gonna be a stripper bursting out of a cake.
Hát,
Senor Branco! I can't get through to him. Ever since the security door is triggered, he hasn't made a sound.
Rodrigo, it's Max. Open up. Can you hear me?
Eu já tentei.
Senor Branco, open up. I'm gonna try to get in there from the roof. You find the security guard and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I knew there was another way in upstairs for the helipad. The little luxury runaround that kept the rich looking down on the poor literally as well as metaphorically.
És kérdés, hogy elmenekült a Franco? Vagy elkapták a Frankót?
Rodrigo!
Ó, bazd meg!
Of course, he was dead. Clean, one shot, a professional job. I began to look for clues.
Á, fenébe. Mégse rejtőzött akkor el.
On one of the cameras and it looked like the disc was missing. Someone in this building was trying to keep things low-key. But then why had everyone else come driving through the goddamn wall? Fabiana. Even if the man who employed me was dead, his wife was still out there. Maybe she could be saved. Maybe some good would... Picking the photo from the broken fragments, something caught my eye.
Oh, jaj. Azt a kurva. Már az, hogy észrevetted.
Only blind luck it meant the blast wasn't fatal. If I'd been out for any longer, the smoke would have gotten me.
Azt a rohadt életbe. Itt is minden ég, mint az előző részekben.
Don't die here. Move.
Na és merre tudok mozogni? Ez a max sebességem.
Perfect. If I wasn't immolated, I was gonna get crushed to death.
Igen. Látom, erre lehet csak menni.
Look at me. I've been contracted to protect two people. One was being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head.
Hát igen. Nem jó végezzük a munkánkat.
Shit. If I survive this, it'd be a victory for gross incompetence. The kid hadn't made it. Fuck. I had to make this corpse-looting coward pay. Getting his gun was more than just expediency.
Így is van. Püff! Van fegyverem. Kinyírták a rendszergazdos srácot.
I was in no state to save his body from the flames. I hadn't saved him from the gunman either. I'm sorry, kid.
A sapka is lerepül a fejükről. Viszont imádom ezeket a Hoppá. Imádom ezeket a bantebb fejeseket osztani.
Rodrigo or not, Fabricaz Bronco is falling apart quite literally.
Igen. Tudom, nem hagytatok itt egy fájdalomcsillapító. Értékelném pedig. Ki az hol? Vérfürdő.
Despite his manners, I'd done him a favor. This didn't look like a room where Rodrigo closed multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole.
Mit csinálnak? Egy, kettő. Nem tudom, hol a... Á, ott a harmadik. Ó, de gyönyörű. Csücs. Én töltök és lútolok. Ez jó töltényeket szerzünk a köztön. Az volt pontosan. Itt tudunk utat csinálni talán. Aha.
I always loved steak, but not so much I wanted to become one.
Ezen ki tudunk menni? Áttörni, igen, az üveget. Az még. Fú, ez is berobban. Itt már minden fölrobban.
So much for a lazy Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week.
Hát igen. És innen még valahogy ki kell menekülni. Összeomlik itt minden.
Someone up ahead was hurt pretty bad. If he didn't die before I got to him, I might get some answers.
Választ. A lába már nincsen, úgy látom. Az egyik lába az levágódott. Ja.
Hey! Why? Why Rodrigo Bronco?
Why? What?
Why did you come to kill Rodrigo Bronco?
Came to kill you! Because what you did to us! You killed so many of us!
Baszki.
What reason did this poor bastard have to lie? He would be dead from shock or loss of blood in half an hour, even if I didn't leave him there to burn.
Where's Fabiana?
What?
Fabiana Bronco, where is she?
That Commando Sombra got her! Up the hill!
But it was up the hill for me, I guess, where the gang held sway. I had to try to figure out who was using these angry paramilitary clowns as some kind of front to kill Rodrigo.
És igazából nem a Rodrigo után jöttek, hanem én utána. Nem tudom, nincs döntés, úgyhogy nem dönthetem el, hogy hagyom-e szenvedni. Viszont is.
Rodrigo Bronco was dead. Fabiana was held hostage. I had no idea who was behind any of this. I felt like a fool. I was a sweaty, gray-haired mess. This place, well, this place was gonna kill me too. I could see that now. I decided that I was gonna die sober, not drunk. At least then I would see who shot me.
Zene nagyon jó itt is.
It was time to take back control from whoever was out to get me. And if I didn't flush them out, at least my midlife crisis would confuse them enough so they did something stupid. It was the only hope I had. I knew I wasn't thinking straight. I'd been drinking and popping painkillers for years. I had a liver like a French goose and skin like red leather.
Ó. A nullásgép.
Well, it wasn't perfect. In fact, it wasn't much good at all, but it was gonna have to do.
Újjászületés.
At least I was facing in the right direction.
Összeszedi magát. Hát igen, elég sok kudarcot vallottunk.
Hello. Hello, Victor. Max? Max, you're alive?
Of course I'm alive.
We did not know this. We are lost, Max. Our brother was everything to us.
I understand. Listen, I'm sorry about your loss. Both of you. Rodrigo was a good man. I failed him. But I was tricked.
What happened, Max?
I don't know.
Some guys from the Crush of Prado came into the building downstairs, so while me and the security guard were dealing with them, an assassin must have come in and executed your brother. At least that's how I think it happened.
No, you killed him, Boha. You killed my brother.
What are you talking about? I understand you're upset, but please, why the hell would I do that?
To get his money, to take his money.
How am I getting his money, Marcelo? Please, think. I worked my ass off for your family. I saved your life twice, or more. And right now I'm going to get Fabiana.
Where is she? Where is Fabiana, eh?
She's in a place called Nova Esperanza.
How do you know this, Max?
One of the Crotch of Prado told me just before he died.
Please, bring our sister-in-law back to us, Max. Our family is being torn apart.
Hát már így is. Ó, micsoda ingünk van. Ez 7. chapter. Nova Esperanza Favela.
So I guess I was finally about to go and experience the other side of Sao Paulo firsthand. The bit people try to ignore. The unpleasant memory they try to obliterate with cocktails and helicopters and parties and lines of blow, like rich fools the world over. I was a day off the sauce for the first time in years and knew I was due a hangover sent direct from Mother Nature.
Nagyon menők vagyunk így. Ó igen, a jó futball. Ahogy kell az utcán. Nagyon szép.
I had no idea where the hell I was gonna go, so I decided to head straight for the street party that seemed to be raging. Either that or some other fool had gotten there before me and now was being ritually sacrificed. I've had better ideas, but then I've also had worse ones, like accepting this job in the first place.
E aí, gringo?
Get lost, kid.
Eu me amarro nos States. Você precisa de ajuda, senhor?
Speak English?
Aham, falo sim, sem problema.
I need to know if you've ever seen this girl, Fabiana. Come here for a second. Look at her.
I know lots of girls. Sexy. Come on, come on. This way.
Where are you going? Wait a minute. Down there?
Isso.
Jesus.
Ai, ai.
This way, come on.
Hasonlít a Fluminense mezére ez a
At least I'd found myself a tour guide.
gyerekem. Tour guide, az. Ez jól néz ki. Kicsit olyan hitmenes lett most így a Max Payne.
Two types of people.
Így kopaszon.
Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between. Hidden in the dark. What was I really doing walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping at some desperate
what the party?
delusion of control. Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I care to admit.
Azt a... Micsoda parti.
Eu vim devolver o seu sorriso pra ela. Leve e solta pra cantar. Nunca esquecer como sua paz é bela. Vai força,
I had stumbled into some kind of street party. This was the kind of reality Americans paid top dollar to see. Slums had become tourist attractions, places where yuppies could gawk at the endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses. I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered, sober or drunk, I was hardly undercover. I stood out in this place like a streetwalker in a monastery.
Ajaj. Jó rázzák, jó rázzák. De az a baj, észrevettek.
Que porra é essa que você tá fazendo aqui? Como que você sai entrando aqui assim? Anda, anda, vai pra lá.
What do you need, guys? What do you
O que
need?
você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando. Eu te chamei aqui, porra.
Easy, pal, easy.
Ah, então. Você é americano de merda.
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Me dá só uma razão pra eu não te matar, seu americano burro.
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
Passa tudo que você tem, viado. Pega o dinheiro dele,
Elvette a
pega o dinheiro
napszemcsim.
dele. Ah, relojão, hein? Passa aqui. Dá logo.
Kell az órám.
Filho da puta! Valeu, mano. Bem-vindo à favela Nova Esperança. Agora não, fora daqui!
All things considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory.
Nagyon
These
menők
kids were
vagytok így
raised
hárman.
hating clowns like me. Middle-income ass-kickers who protected the rich by shooting kids like them.
Hát akkor nem arra megyünk.
First day off the sauce, and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter.
Na igen. Nézzük meg, mi van erre. Most már nincs nálam se napszemüveg. Nézzük meg. Igen, se napszemüveg, se karóra.
If there was one thing I'd learned since I'd been here, it was that Brazilians came out of the womb kicking a ball.
Ez így
And for kids
igaz.
like these, was their one legal chance at a ticket out of here.
Ez így igaz. Jaj, de szép. Jaj, de szépen csinálják. Gyönyörűen kipasszolgatják. Á, egy jó cicázás. Baszki, tök jó. Ezt imádom amúgy a brazilokba tényleg, hogy futball egyik szentélye.
Mostra.
Pô, que isso, é a coisa mais simples. Vai lá, mostra pra ele. Você escolhe um dos três palitinhos.
Desculpa, olá. Fala inglês. I'm a little lost. Perdido? Onde estou?
Tá no lugar errado, rapá.
No comprende. I need a phone, a telephone.
Bora.
Publico.
A gente não é centro de informação turística, não.
Well, they weren't gonna help me. And who could blame them? I was a dumb American in a place where dumb Americans were less popular than the clap.
Hát igen, meg ugye senki nem beszél angolul
mess.
szinte.
I was on my own.
Ez így van. Inkább elhúztak, nem segítettek. Nem akartak még
It looked like
további
there was
bajba
a bar
keveredni.
up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Végül is. Kocsmázunk egyet mégis csak. Amikor eldöntöttük, hogy végre józanak leszünk.
Hey, are you lost?
In more ways than I could possibly explain.
I know you. At the disco with the gun. Yeah, you had hair back then and better clothes. Anders Dedling from Steele, North Dakota. Why on earth are you here?
Well, I'm looking for someone. What are you doing here?
Oh, we came to help the cause. See, after I retired, my wife, she said I had to do something. And well, you know, I always loved kids, so I got involved in Angels of the Hill. Oh, it's a great cause, and they're really great folk, and, well, now we come down twice a year to help inoculate the children of the favelas. Yeah, simply wonderful giving back. Whole family does it. In fact, my little girl's coming in a couple of days.
Aren't you afraid?
I was a cop for 25 years. And granted, steel ain't San Paulo, but, you know, I seen things. And people are the same everywhere. Good, bad, and different.
Listen, have you heard anything about a woman, about 28, rich? She was kidnapped. I heard she was being held around here.
No?
All right, well, good luck.
All right, you too. You look like you need it. I gotta get back at it. Hey, I'll say a prayer for you.
Kösz, sokat fog segíteni.
Another life lesson I didn't want.
Igen. Az ex-saru. Érdekes mindig ezek a glitches effektek, olyan, minthogyha a másnaposság hatna. Ezekkel már nem találkoztunk? Kocsma. Per szórakozóhely. Per bordély. Bordély. Inkább.
I hoped this classy-looking establishment would have a phone so I could call Passos. Either that or a gun so I could shoot myself and save these kids the bother.
Hey, that telephone? Telefone, vai, lá no fundo, ó. Segue em frente.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some poor slum, having just had every last cent robbed from you, and you call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
Hey, Matt, can I buy you a beer?
Eski.
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Look, if you're gonna shoot me, make it quick, I'm a little busy.
If I was going to shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Wait, come on. I'm trying to dry out a bit, so just a soda, please.
Sure. Why don't you go sit down? Guaraná pra ele, chopp pra mim. Bem gelado.
Na hát van itt minden látványosság.
Interesting haircut, by the way. Meant to tell you that.
Yeah, well.
Wilson da Silva.
Da
Very good to
Silva.
meet you.
Nice to meet you, I think.
Róla volt valami szó.
Although you'll forgive me if I promise never to employ you as my bodyguard. You did a great job watching after Rodrigo Branco.
Igen.
Fuck you.
You were set up.
Bet your ass I was.
Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever seen this guy? Serrano.
Yep. He's a real sweetheart.
Yeah, you sure put his gang out of business. But don't worry, those guys, they're a small fry. This is the guy I'm interested in. Neves. And this is his little buddy here. Milo Hegel. They work for this vigilante group, Caixa Preta.
Yep, I know him.
Well, they're very popular with right-wing politicians, like Victor Branco. Now, you see, many years ago, he helped clear some villages on a bit of land Rodrigo Branco wanted to develop.
Rodrigo Branco?
Yes, he did some very bad things. Anyway, have you ever seen this guy?
Maybe at the stadium.
I knew you were involved in that business. You know, I wanted to investigate that, but I got an order to blame it on some local street kids instead. Tell me, what happened there?
Nothing. We simply went to hand over some cash to this guy's clowns for a ransom exchange when this guy's clowns jumped us and they shot everybody.
Apart from you and your boy Passos.
That's right. We had to shoot our way out of there.
They let you go.
És egyébként tényleg a helikoptert nem
It's a little
lőtték
weird
le.
right now, but I know that Victor Branco is involved in all this. I just don't know how or why. And I know that the UFE are involved in all this as well, but I just don't know how or why. And you know what's gonna happen? The moment is gonna come along when I put all these pieces together, and at that moment, someone is gonna come along and put a bullet in my head. Anyway, listen. I think you might want this.
Most azt hiszem nincs rá megy se.
And if it's Fabiana Branco you've come looking for, I think she's up the hill.
So why don't you just go get her?
I don't know. I'm a cop. I mean, I'll fight corruption. I'll stand up to the rich and dumb, but if I go up that hill right now, I'll be dead in 3 minutes or less. Maybe you too, Max. You're in the jungle now.
So it appears.
If you survive the next hour, let's speak. You help me. And I'm gonna do what I can to help you.
Érdekes hozzáállás.
I didn't know what to make of what this guy had just told me. What was true and what was just someone else's convenient bullshit. Then some less than friendly locals came in and found me in the wrong mood to party.
Megint belénk kötnek.
Hey, Gring! O que você tá fazendo aí?
No comprende. Leave me alone.
Nem értenek a szóból.
Você tem alguma coisa pra mim? Do you got something for me?
For you? Tell you what I got. I got a gun, and if anybody thinks they're gonna take it from me, they'd be dead wrong.
Oh yes. 1, 2, 3. Maradjál! Maradjál! Még van egy. Itt egy. Több is. Álljál már meg! Előjelek. Még ott van egy. Dugd ki a buksit. Ez az. Kell is egy gyógyszer. Ajajajajaj. Úgy hallom, még jönnek. Amúgy fölvesszük ezt, ez ilyen soti. Ilyen lefűrészelt csövű. Érdekes. Van izé. Uzi. Akkor ez legyen. Hello! Hű, de nem célzunk jól. Meghalt. Fő, én is. Igen, ezt éreztem, hogy ezt nem csinálom jól. 1, 2. Aha. Hol van még a kilő? És itt volt valami fénykép, amit az előbb meg se vizsgáltam, pedig kellett volna. Aha.
Serrano, the man of the hour. Had De Silva left this there on purpose as some passive-aggressive message to the CS from a cop who was apparently too scared to go near any real criminals? It was a strange power play.
Találtam egy gyógyszert. Ó, meg itt is találtam.
I was running the risk of becoming too clear-headed.
Veszélyesen józannál vágja. Egy jó AK. Nézd, arany lefűrészelt csövű. Előjössz? Nem jön elő? Hello! És még ott is lesz. Látom, a fegyveret kilóg. Gyere! Gyere elő, ha mersz. Így is van. Csak kikukucskát, és már kapja is. Nézzük. Aha, igen, gyógyszer. Igen, most direkt azért akartam ide átjönni. Oh, hello. Gyógyszer van nálad? Úgy látom, nincs. Nyugi. Én nem bántalak.
No shooting! Por favor, amigo! No, no!
Relax, soldier. You're American? Oh, jeez, buddy. Am I glad to see you? Oh, fuck me. I've been coming to this shithole town for the last 5 years. It's like a fucking insane asylum. But it's got the cheapest pussy in the world. Fuck me. I mean...
You're in a cat house in the slum, pal, doing who knows what.
I'm a businessman, bro. And they were fully legal in this country. I think. And I know how to tip, all right? It ain't my fault, man. It ain't my fault. Don't judge me, all right?
Have a nice day.
Az igen. Érdekes csávó volt.
Jesus, what a fucking creep.
És itt már nincs semmi. Jó, akkor mi is kimegyünk.
It was Monday afternoon, and I'd already been thrown out of a party, gone to a strip club, and got into a bar fight. This latest midlife crisis was certainly ticking all the boxes.
Na várjál, mert erre is lehet menni. Erre nem lehet. Jó, akkor egyértelmű, merre megyünk. Menő volt ez a striptease klub per akármi. Jó. Aha. Ajaj. Ezek lőni fognak.
É o gringo. Não sei.
Alkájuk. Aha,
Não
fölött.
porra nenhuma. A gente desce ou não? Foda-se. Isso aí já era, não vale a pena não. Tá certo. Vamos lá.
Nem láttak meg, hál' Isten.
The fireworks display was clearly in my honor, making sure everyone knew to roll out the red carpet for their surprise guest.
Na igen. Na, hát akkor...
I was walking into another not-so-welcome party. These hoods didn't look like Commando Sombra. Not that I was gonna get picky. This was clearly their turf, and I'd just shot up their favorite skin joint.
Zárják be az ablakokat. Egy gyors lövésváltás. Ott is volt valaki. Őt már nem látom. Aha. És be van zárva mögöttem? Az király. Oh, hello. Nagyon közel jöttél. Jaj. Oké, töltényt adtok, remélem. Oh, hello. Na! Igen, szerintem az itt lakók már megszokták ezt. Van egy olyan érzésem. Erre nem. Jézus! Honnan? Ah! Hello? Ajajaj! Kifogytam. Életerővel nem állunk jól. Na és fegyverrel. Most használtunk alkát egy kicsit talán. Úgy. Ő volt az utcsó, jó. És kapjuk a töltényt szépen. Helyes. Hát igen, itt a favelláknál bárhonnan jöhet
I was
bárki.
getting nowhere fast. The cold turkey was messing with me, like I was looking through another man's eyes. I needed to focus. I could hear a woman screaming. I thought I'd found Fabiana, but instead I'd stumbled across some testosterone fest. A bunch of young punks with guns killing time the only way they knew how. Nova Esperanza wasn't exactly a dinner and movie kind of place. I recognized the hoods who jumped me earlier.
Ők vették el az
I was trying to
órát.
decide whether to crash this party or turn
Mikor a
back.
szemegem.
When my natural grace and finesse made the decision for me.
Pont az a fedezék. Az is menő. Amúgy ez nagyon menő. Mekkora jó. Ez mekkora menő volt így. Ki az és hol? Aha. Úgyhogy? Mi lett az alkámmal? Eldobtam. Vagy töltényeket megszerezzük. Most már gyógyszert is kéne lassan megint. Igen, sejtettem, hogy most fog előjönni valaki. Gyógyszer. Vörös látókörös azt mondja. Rohadt életbe. Ő még él? Már nem. Most már ő sem. Pont a feje tökéletesen látszik neked is. Egyéb. Ezért volt ott a két gyógyszer. Hello! De jó, hogy pont erre jöttem. De megéreztem. Nagyon szeretem osztani itt ezeket a vántepeket. Erre nem lehet menni. Ki az? Keresnek. Aha. Tudom, mintha lövést hallottam volna. De jó. Ez nagyon élvezetes így. Még egy gyógyszerem van. De bombán nézett. Oké. Itt sincs semmi plusz. Hello. Ő volt az utcsó. Jó. Nézzük meg, hogy... nagyon jó.
They told me the favelas were full of drugs.
Így van. Ilyen drogok is
Fabiana's
vannak.
market value was falling by the second. I had to get to Serrano before he dumped his stock.
Na igen. Csüha. Miért fordultunk vissza? Nem akartam. Nagy piros ajtó.
These bastards look different, tougher, more capable. They didn't look like Serrano's boys, but I could tell I was moving up the food chain.
Igen.
I hoped Fabiana wasn't going to be served up come feeding time.
Csak így besétálni az én nem a legjobb. Engem itt valahol nagyon... Mi? Igen. Arany. Aranyfegyver.
There was no need to announce my arrival in that part of town. I'd drawn more than enough attention already.
Az biztos. És ezek még beszélnek tovább? Honnan? Ki? Merre? Honnan? Honnan? Is! Ó, na igen, na ez a favellában a problémám, hogy szó szerint bárhonnan lőhetnek. Különböző tetőkről, ablakokból. Jó van, rá nem lőttem, ő csak egy ilyen helyi lakos. Elég baj az neki, hogy itt lakik. Ő fellőtt valami tűzijátékot, de közben fejbe lőttem. Hogy mondod? Nem értettem kristálytisztán. Most már nem fogja elismételni. Jó, itt ez tiszta, jó focis. Claudio.
Soccer had gotten Claudio away from the favela, but it hadn't gotten him far enough. I couldn't imagine his death had done much to boost the CS's approval ratings in that part of town.
Claudionak több síremléke is volt itt a játékban. Oké, ez összefedezik. Egyéb. Igen. Biztos még beelőttem egy picit. Ó, de pozícióban vagyok én is, haver. Adjál nékem lootot. Fogytán a lőszerem, és egy gyógyszer. Nagyon jó, nagyon jó. Már megérte ide jönni. Hello. Mit tudok megvizsgálni?
Giovanna, charity worker and socialite. Work with the poor and play with the rich. You try to live in two worlds. Eventually you're gonna get your life ripped apart.
Ez a nővére aztán a Fabiánának talán. Hello. Láttam egy gyógyszert, jól láttam, be is veszem. Hoppá, köszönöm, hogy megvártad, sokat jelent társaságunknak ez a türelem. Köszönjük, köszönjük. Jaj. Jaj. Hello! Neki shotgunja volt? Lehet. Ah, igen, ilyen lefűrészelt csövű. Ezek molotov koktélok? Nem veszem fel ezt a... Bár itt a favellába, pont hogyha így rám futnak, azért lenne haszna ennek a lefűrészelt csövűnek, de nem vagyok a híve, az igazság. Ezeket nem is tudom fölvenni. Kár. Szerintem ott lesz valaki. Minden bizonnyal. Ja, majdnem megölt, ezért lassultunk be. Igen, sajnos a fán kell... Igen, most már felkeltünk, köszönöm. fán keresztül is sebzett minket elég erősen. Ez aztán a menő. Így fekve. Nincs már több gyógyszerem. Viszont mi? Eldobtuk? Miért? De miért dobjuk el? Én csak kiválasztottam. Az égből leesett egy AK, azt jól láttam? Nem volt semmi. Időtények. Ne fussál annyira! Nem érdemes. A gyógyszeremért mentem egyébként is. El akarta lopni a gyógyszeremet. Nem hagyhattam. Ezt nem hagyhatjuk annyiban. És akkor itt mehetünk tovább.